Fuck the 3D, become the 4D. I am Neil Arthos. I am the next Abdullah, and we are going to make you the next Neville Goddard. Okay? So, it's raining like fucking crazy, okay? And if I feel like editing, I'll show you the clip where the rain was so fucking loud that you could barely hear the audio of my voice, right? I mean, as it is, I'm too lazy to use my microphone, so I just film straight from the phone. But it was really weird because I'm at a gas station right here waiting to pick my friend up because I'm his ride, right? And I was under the roof right there by the pumps because he says, yeah, you're good, man. Just fucking chill there, right? And it's loud as fuck. The rain is going berserk even underneath the fucking roof. But all of a sudden, I just go to the last part of the fucking pump. Like right here, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, hold on, let me see. I can't fucking... I guess I'm a grandpa. I don't know how to show you guys, but I'm right here on the very edge of the roof. Obviously underneath the roof, but in the middle it's loud as fuck. But over here on the edge, the rain is practically brushing against the left of my car, yet it's not making a fucking noise. You can't even hear shit. As a matter of fact, I literally had to open the window because I was like, is it still fucking raining? Like I could not actually believe that it's raining. Like I can see right now, I'm in a fucking tsunami right here, but I can't hear shit. Now, some of you guys are going to go, well, the acoustics are very different on the left side of the roof. And, you know, according to my calculations, no, but fuck you, first of all, okay? On top of that, my fucking window, I had to roll down my window because there was a guy parked in front of me when I was in the middle who was getting his tire changed. And he asked me, you know, hey, buddy, could you move your car? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, bro. And that's how I got over here. And when I try to roll my window up, that bitch would not fucking move. The fucking window would not roll up. And so there I am getting fucking showered by the tears of the Lord, right? I'm practically taking another fucking bath. And I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not about to fucking be in a storm with my windows down. It would not fucking go. I kept pressing it, it wouldn't go. Pressing it, wouldn't go. And then I just fucking said, you are gonna go. You are gonna go up. I'm not fucking having this. Get up. Get up. And it fucking went. Okay? And that's the intro to this fucking video because fuck the 3D. Fuck what you see out here. You are the 4D. Okay? I can go ahead and do it like this now because the whole reason why I was going to have the video like that with that angle is because so you could hear me better, but I don't have to anymore because I believed in the 4D. Okay, now I'm going to be very vulnerable in this video. I'm going to be very transparent for you guys because I know that when you share struggles and share things that you're noticing in the 3D, it actually makes you recycle it. But I don't give a fuck because I'm going to do it for you guys because I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you in-field updates of what's going on in my life to help you and how I'm rearranging shit that is going on in my 3D, at work, in my dating life, and how I'm going to overcome it and how I have been overcoming it. Okay? So, look, when I say fuck the 3D, first of all, there was something that happened today at work. I work as a manager of a restaurant, okay? And I was actually at another restaurant because they needed help. And they requested for my assistance at that other restaurant. And I went in not feeling very confident, okay? I don't know if I didn't sleep that much last night, but I was just not feeling like my typical confident self. And I have days like that where, and I'm sure you guys can relate, where even if you are the fucking CEO of your company, there are days where you're not going to feel so fucking hot. And that was one of those days, right? I typically do feel like a king, but I don't know exactly what it is. I couldn't put my finger on it. And I would try to do affirmations. I would try to remember the I guess you could say, imaginative creature that I kind of created in my 4D, in my imagination, of kind of like a mythological version of myself, which is kind of like a Greek god type of entity, you know, that doesn't even look human, right? And I was remembering that, and I know people are like, what the fuck? But look up alter egos, okay? That is a very powerful way to work on your self-concept, because creating an alter ego is just another way of shifting states to something that you want to be, right? Well, even that wasn't working. And I noticed that no matter how hard I tried, I just had this fucking feeling of lack, this feeling of low confidence, right? And I noticed that some of the new workers that I was working with were reflecting that back to me, because when I would typically go to different restaurants, because I was the new guy, no matter if I was, you know, if it was 20 miles away or if it was just the restaurant down the street, no matter if it was more younger people working at that restaurant or whether it was more veterans, no matter where I would go, I had that aura. I had that cockiness. Everybody was looking at me and everybody was just like, yes, sir. But today I was noticing that some others were kind of like being disrespectful. There was, you know, not much of that, those choosing signals that I would typically get from the women. And I know you're like, oh, so you're supposed to get all the attention of the woman, Neo? Like, who do you think you are? Well, motherfucker, I have said that everywhere I go, they lay the red carpet for me. I have said that all the women in the world are my satellites, but I'm motherfucking gravity. I have said that all these fucking women are flowers in my garden, but I'm the fucking sun. So when I don't see that in my 3D, I'm like, what the fuck? This is not real, right? But even when I tried to revise, it didn't change the fact that I felt like shit. I was like, damn, you know, I feel kind of unwelcome here, you know? And it was very weird because, like I said, typically when I help at other restaurants, it's like, you know, everybody's all over me, right? But not only that, I just had that feeling of lack of confidence. And I know it sounds like, oh, why should you care what people think? All I'm saying is that I was already feeling like shit, and when I noticed, this is what I'm trying to say. On those other times that I helped at restaurants, I had a self-concept of who gives a fuck. I already know that I'm the man. I already know that these workers are going to respect me and that all the girls are going to be looking at me because none of the managers are like me. None of the managers are on my fucking level. And I would already go with that mindset. But today, this is what I'm trying to say. That today was the first and only day that I ever went in to helping out another restaurant with this feeling of insecurity, this feeling of I'm not good enough. And it just kind of happened out of nowhere, right? And so, isn't it interesting that the only time that I felt that way before I even stepped foot in the doors, all of a sudden, it was the first time that everybody was reflecting that back to me with being disrespectful, with not really giving me attention, just kind of giving me this vibe of, oh, okay, it's a new guy, whatever. Just like whatever, right? Isn't that interesting? And I've gone to different restaurants for years and years and years because I've been working for that company for 12 years. So it's definitely not my first rodeo, but isn't it something that the one time that I go in there feeling like shit, I saw the reflection of shit in other people. And that's the way this shit works. So me, the old Neo who didn't know any better, would look at that and go like, fuck, my life sucks. But when I look at days like this, I'm like, oh, okay, I know what happened. That wasn't anything to do with who I am. It was who I was showing up as. What state I was shifting into. And I was shifting into the state of, I feel lazy today. I don't feel like myself. And there was also some insecurities about some things that happened this week that I was carrying over into today. And so that is what I got reflected back to me. And the way that it is for the negative shit, this is how it is for when you're trying to manifest the positive shit. So that's why I titled this video, Fuck the 3D, You Are the 4D, is because even when you have a day like I had today, you can still go back and say, oh my gosh, dude, nobody would not fucking leave me alone. All the girls were fucking looking at me, and the hottest girl in the fucking restaurant went up to me herself and asked for my number. And now we're texting, and now she's saying, are you gonna come tomorrow? Are you gonna come tomorrow? I can't wait to fucking see you. Hey, when no one's looking, let's go to the fucking storage room and make out. And now I'm fucking getting hard, and I'm thinking, what the fuck did I just get myself into? Like, I just stumbled upon fucking gold. Maybe I should transfer to this store. You see, and there I am. That's the first time I fucking laughed today. You know? You see, I just showed you in real time how to fucking not give a fuck about the bad day that you had at work, the fact that she did not text you back today, the fact that you still haven't gone on a first date in years, or that you and your ex haven't talked in 6 months and that you're blocked on all platforms. No, you guys have been texting nonstop, so much so that T-Mobile is fucking pissed because it's fucking with their cellular towers. Your ex keeps showing up at your doorstep even on days when you just want peace and want to chill and watch fucking Netflix. It's gotten to the point where that woman who is the crush at your gym is chasing you so much that you just want fucking time alone. Fuck the 3D, you are the 4D. You see, as I made this video, before I made this video, I still was carrying that feeling of shit, right? But after making this video and revising it on the spot and telling myself that all the women were asking for my number at that job, and right now the hottest girl at the store was texting me saying that she wants to make out in the storage room tomorrow, and I'm going there tomorrow, by the way. That didn't happen in the 3D. I still have that feeling of shit. But what I just said right now was something that popped up in my imagination. Let me ask you a question. Which one actually happened? Both of them happened. The one where I had a shitty day at work and everybody was treating me like, yeah, whatever. And also the day that happened where I was getting all this attention from the hot girls at the restaurant, and now the hottest girl at the job can't wait to fucking suck on my tongue in the storage room tomorrow when nobody's around. So both happened. The day where everybody was not giving me attention and the workers who are not even my fucking employees were being disrespectful to me. And the day where everybody was saying, yes, sir, and yes, your majesty, and the hottest woman at the store can't wait to make out with me in the storage room tomorrow. Both of those happened. So the question is, which one am I going to choose? Well, right now in the video, and by the way, I had to pause it because, you know, there was an issue. I got a phone call, but right in this video, you saw me laughing because I was thinking about just how fun. Like when I was laughing right now, maybe a minute or two ago, I was laughing because I was like, oh shit. I literally felt the feeling of the mindset of, oh wow, I'm actually making out with this girl that I just fucking met and she's fucking hot. I might actually transfer to this store now because she's like my little slut. You know, call HR, who gives a fuck? I literally just made my day on something that I didn't see out here in the 3D. You see, we don't get a text from our ex. We don't get the attention that we want from our crush at the gym or whatever. And we feel like it's the end of the world. But what literally I just did in this video right now where I turned my fucking frown upside down. I felt like shit, and now I feel like literally almost horny because apparently tomorrow the hottest girl at the store wants to make out with me, right? Even though I'm not going to see it in the 3D, I just experienced it in the 4D, so much so that I turned the worst day of the fucking month into one of the best, just by something that didn't happen in the 3D. You see, you can acknowledge the fact that it didn't happen as long as you acknowledge that it didn't happen in the 3D. But if it happened in the 4D, it happened in the 3D and the 4D. The negative happened in one reality, but the version of you getting your SP is happening in another reality. So remember, you are God. You are not the mind. You are not the body. What I just saw today at work was with my body, the eyes of my body. And I felt like shit through the emotions and the chemicals in my brain that is in my mind. But if I'm not the mind, if I'm not the body, then I can say that what I saw today was not really me. I am just the observer of the mind, the observer of the body. I'm the observer of my imagination. So if I could spend 30 fucking years thinking that I'm the character that I perceived with my mind and my body, but now I realize that I'm not the mind and the body, then I can spend another fucking 30 years of my life perceiving the imagination and thinking that that's me. Whatever you choose, that's what you will become. And I'm no longer choosing what I see with my mind and my body. I'm choosing what I see with my imagination. Because here's the fucking amazing part. Whatever you put in your imagination, you're going to see outside with your mind and your body either ways. Fuck the 3D. You are the 4D. Remember, this is not about detaching and saying like you could be in prison right now, but in your mind you are in Hawaii. You will eventually be in Hawaii if you're in prison right now and you keep going in that place. Even if they have to fucking turn your case upside down because of some sort of glitch in the legal system, they will do it. The problem is all those people in prison who are in there right now for the most fucked up shit, they cannot even fathom imagining being in Hawaii because they want to be there. They can't believe that stuff like that is possible, that God can actually save you and get you out of that place. Whether you're in prison, whether you are broken up with and never have spoken to your ex in decades, all you have to do is make sure that if you haven't spoken to each other in decades, but that is what you're seeing with your mind and your body, remember, you're not the mind and the body. And you're not the imagination either. You're just the observer of all those things. But if you can be the character that you've been perceiving with your mind and your body for 30 years, choose another 30 years, except choose it as the imagination. Boom. And remember that the best part is that the more you keep choosing in your imagination, you're going to see that reflected outside with your mind and your body either ways. It's just a fucking video game, man. That's all this is. Life is not supposed to be hard. Life is not supposed to be about you making all these mistakes. You are the imagination, okay? You can detach from this world. I'm not saying you can drive on the fucking freeway and not give a fuck if you run over the old lady. I'm just simply saying that don't strive after what you see out here, because you're chasing a ghost. It is the ghost of your past assumptions, and they're already dying. Don't resurrect the dead. Go through the I am consciousness. Go through the imagination. I am Neil Lartos. This is all that the I'm Awareness had to say. And just like I told myself, I know you're going to be okay.